welcome back to Popes and Pilots. Let's play some more Europa Universalis 4. We're playing as Gujarat. We're going for Keep the Flame Burning. We have to grab back our centers of faith and build the monument in Shirvan Baku Ateshka? Yes. I'm going to learn. And of course we had to become Zoroastrian, but we are already that. And most of our country knows that they should be too. We have been expanding a bit. And while we've been mostly hurting Hindu people for a while, we've also generated a nice set of AE here with the Muslims that we can now have taken down, which is, I suppose, good. We're going to be a bit more aggressively expanding here because there's going to be another piece here in the future. We're looking at... No, we're looking at separate piecing here. We're looking at this-ish. Not of interest. If I were to take this away, no, you're not quite into it. And by not quite, I mean completely not into it. So no. Let's do. Oh, this is the total war score. Of course, we have a less individual war score against these folks, and therefore they say that the war score to demand balance is not quite right, which is fine. I'm just gonna stay here for a moment. And then we'll be done. I can have a half price level 3 natural scientist. Do want. Currently paying for full price level 2. Yeah. Get in my belly. Use them as he would have them. What are we using? Money? Cash money? The ducats. Oh, buy that natural scientist and pay essentially the same price that we're paying for the level 2 one, but we get an extra admin point every month. We also get more cash money. We don't get the inflation reduction, but you know, what's inflation even? Come on. We gotta get it from the gold mines? Where are we getting inflation? Yeah. Well, it says mines. I think we only have the one in Mewar. But I mean, that is gonna cause inflation. It does that. We should probably be using our Cindy spy network on especially this place, and then maybe probably this place. Could also start spying the Baluchi here. Yes, they are allied to Timmy, but I think I can break that alliance on demand. Thanks to favors once we're at peace. I don't know if there's still a opinion modifier there. I've never used the favor option. But I think there's not a lot of reason not to start getting... Oh, we already have a claim on Bela. Is that just a permanent one? Yeah. So I don't technically need to make claims here, and the only other claim I can make is Guada, and that's... not much of a claim, is it? 3 development. So maybe that's not entirely necessary. I could start fabricating on Multan. Sure. Though they actually do like me. But, man. A lot of friends. We'll see. Let's build a spy network and see what happens. For some reason that button is always so hard to find. What did somebody comment recently? Sorry, I forgot your name. That I spend half my time discussing the pressing of buttons and spend the other half of my time looking for buttons to press. Or something along those lines. That was very funny. This is kind of true too. There we go, down goes Manila. Surely that's enough to make you peace out, but it just sent all my guys away, which was maybe not the smartest. Fine, come back from Bhutan. So for peace. Oh, they're not into it. I mean, I could just take down Radanpur. I could kill their army, but I can probably also do this. Yeah, there we go. Just a few fewer ducats, and they'll be happy to peace out. Coalition, we saw this, is probably not a problem. Famous last words. Let's do it, let's do it. Grab your stuff. One of the reasons I'm aggressively taking land here is that we have permission to take this land. And others that I want land. I know it's a surprise, but sometimes I can be slightly greedy. I have exiled armies, no shite. And then I want to take Jasalma, which doesn't add anybody to the list. Good. Good. And then we declared the war for Jasalma, so this does not generate as much AE as anything else. Demand. Take him out. And this reduces the number of people who can actually coalition me. It's one of the reasons I'm attacking these miners, is to reduce them who can join that. And we became a great power. Impressive indeed. It's unlikely to do a ton. I'm surprised that Timmy's not on that list. They look kind of powerful, but I guess this is not the greatest set of land that's ever been. If I were to just tell you to break your alliance, just flat out, the great power interaction, you're very much not into it. Now, if I were to say break alliance, blow to start with this, you'd say yes. Because you like me, and I'm using favors. That'll be good once we get to doing that. Which is not now, I don't think. Merge. Check the unrest map mode. Well, I guess you're in the fine spot. And take those mercs to help you with that. Oh, that's funny. This is a state. Malwa is a state. We're suppressing through the Mewari land here. Probably not going to stay here and suppress for very long, because I do want a Mewari war sooner rather than later. Taking out Kalinjar there, taking out Bangladesh. And thereby, again, reducing people that could coalition me. Just reducing the number of people available for coalitions. And these are more Hindu people, right? So keep on hitting that same sort of area. That'll be fine. Now, how are you looking? You have 2,000 folks. I might just send my mercs over there. Yeah, why not? Your job's Bangladesh. And then somebody here will have to deal with Kalinjar, which, I mean, you can just do. And then you folks will deal with the Mewari. Gonna try to somewhat optimize my army movement here. Please excuse my micromanagement. Gonna arrive on the 3rd of April. That is too late, so we do this and then do that. And I suppose this or something. Just try to maximize our suppression. Monthly tick, keep moving. I want my army up there for attacking a war, so I can ideally kill their army before they get to do anything. 29th of April, that'll be fine. Go back to suppression. Like that or something. Again, rebels are gonna happen. Especially Mewari separatists, that's just a fact of life. You to the north, as close to Kalinjar as possible. Venat is spying on me. I mean, obviously on behest of their superiors. I suppose I'm not taking the next mill idea because I really want to take mill tech. Well, I say I really do. It's not the greatest of all mill techs. And I might lose out on innovativeness on the ideas if I don't. Keep taking ideas, that is. I'm focused on admin. I still have an admin group to finish too. I don't know that I need to refocus. Even though I care more about mill right now. Well, I care about both. It's 6 of 1 and all that. And all that. Are we ready for war again? Let's do 1 tick of suppression here. My overextension. It's okay, but it's not nuts. Good. Question is cores. You don't have any cores on land I'm currently coring. Is that true? Am I coring Burma right now? No. Yes. So maybe I should wait for Burma to be done coring before I attack the Mewar. Okay, I can do that. Not a fan of it, but I can do it. Do I just keep going here? Let's try to be efficient. Really thinking I might focus on... but we need so much admin too. I don't know. I really want to focus on mill, but also really don't. Can't do anything with 20 Spider Rocket and Sint. Down goes Goa, and that's apparently all that we can convert right now. The rest is still being cored or already being converted. So we're waiting for the core on Burma, right? Yeah. I just don't want to pause the coring. That seems like a mistake. If one were to do that. Also, giving some time for aggressive expansion to drop down is not necessarily the worst thing ever. And I can now state stuff and core stuff. And convert stuff. Now, let's have a quick look at our edicts. Because I think we can turn off a lot of our edicts. We're currently only converting Thana. And we're interested in Thata and Burma. So Konkan still gets to keep his thing, but everything else... It is potentially still running the edict there. Konkan gets to keep it, but Kandesh... Which is you? No, it's Tapiti. You don't need it. And Kandesh also doesn't need it. And then Kanara doesn't need it, right? We're only doing Konkan still. Which is weird. Apparently we're a lot faster on Goa. But it's correct. So let's turn off the edict in... What is it? Kanara. And then we turn on the edict in Thata. And it forced the unity. A lot of unrest, sure. It'll be fine. Speaking of things being fine, how's my force limit looking? Navally, a bit over. From the boats I stole, I suppose. Declare war? Declare war. Bangladesh, Kalinjar. I do not want to make you co-belligerent because you're allied to Delhi. Yep. Well, that was royal marriage, but you're also allied to Delhi. Yep. What about the Kalinjari, though? They're allied to Gwalior. Which wouldn't be a problem, but I also have no reason to co-belligerent them unless I actually want to fight Gwalior. Which would give me a truce to them. Which is actually quite helpful. So maybe I do that, right? I'm not going to take Gurd, I don't think. It's a good place. But I think I don't need to start taking even more land for non-co-belligerent here. Oh, we have a claim. Never mind. Never mind. Then I will probably take Gurd. Do they have other friends? They do, unfortunately. So I don't really want to co-belligerent them. That goes too far. It's sad because we have a claim there, but it'll be fine. So, what's my war? I declare war on Mewar. I co-belligerent Kalinjar, which calls in Gwalior, which is fine. I'm not going to ask Jampur for help because I don't need it. And my war goal will not be blockade ports, but it will be the conquest of, I don't know, Bundy here. Nothing really changed down here. That's fine. Yeah. That should be good. And they have nothing. Crunch. Don't like not having a general there, but that'll have to be okay. Crunch. And then once the ones in Gerd are down, oh, you ran away, you fools. Wait, why can I? That does not seem like a movement I should be able to do. Right? So, this is Rathanabor as a Fort Mewar, which we declared war on. I entered Mewari land from Bidwara into Bandi, which is the province next to a fort, which I assumed would now be my return province. I have return province set to Bilwara. Yes. But why can I move to Dandar? Whenever I think I understood forts, turns out I didn't. And this time it's to my advantage, I suppose, but I still don't understand it, is the thing. And I will take this battle. We don't have a general, which is not great. But it still seems like the right thing to do. Keep the cannon. 3 infantry. Yeah, you can't do that. Rightly so. Wait, Gerd has a real fort? Dang. I'll stay on there then. I really don't like the general being on there though. Because I want them to fight. Maybe it's something to do with my... No, kind of something to do with my fort in Chanderi. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to do this and send you south. This way we still have the 9, at least technically, to siege that. I'll go into my own land, remove the general, and then be able to put them onto somebody else. Not for this fight, but this fight should still be fine. Yeah, there we go. But now, because we're in neutral territory, I should be able to swap over my general. Should be able to, yeah, get completely controlled by the Fort in Rathanabor, as I should. As I should. And then get you back on, because being at 9 means that you might lose out on a siege pip when we get attrition. We don't want that. Stack pipe those folks. Good. And then you can start going for Bangladesh. I kind of want somebody in Mahoba, but I don't really have anybody for that right now, except for you once you're ready. Let's clear these out. And then I should have troops out the woods. Really. This time we're gonna catch you. Okay. Pop. Now what do I want here? I want to kill that guy. I want to send at least a person to Mahoba. And I want to... I want to eat both of these. Split you in half. Kill you there. Kill you there. I want to try to start carpet sieging the Mewari too. So going to Mahoba... Actually, the northern stack can go to Mahoba, right? Because they're not really locked in. So what I want to do is I want to put a guy to the fort in Rathanabor, or whatever it's called. done. A guy to take down Churu. 8 guys to walk over there. It's a lot of guys. And we're not going to need all of them. But I don't know whether there's any enemies on the way. Ooh, religious regiments in Halar. Halar is not protected right now. But I'm not going to drop the stability for that. So what I will do, I think, is get you walking in the direction of Halar. And I mean, you're 7,000 folks. With a good general, you'll be fine. I have at least 2 months to do this, so I'm going to wait until the end of March before I click any buttons here. Unfortunately, the button I want to press is the bottom one. And the bottom button, actually that was clever, will not auto-select. So if you wait for the timeout on an event, the top button will be selected. Now I don't know if it's actually 2 months. I should really know this, but I don't. But I'm pretty sure it's not less than 2 months that I have to wait for the timer, right? So waiting 2 months should absolutely be okay. So end of March. We're almost there too, and that's Drylands. I could try and wait for the... No, I'm not going to do it. I would like another reinforcement tick, of course, but nah, let's deal with these dissidents. Surely they can't be too scary. Actually hurting me quite a bit. I probably got a lucky roll or something. Yeah, they're certainly putting in the effort. They have superior nothing. Well, except for Cav. But they did put some pain on me there. Alright, I'll have to... Once I beat these rebels up, which I did at high cost. Let's just have rolled really badly. I will try and get home and deal with the rest. Die like the rest. Going to Chtor, I don't know that that's the place you want to be. It's hills and it's my fort. That does not seem smart. 19th, 18th. Let's go help. I'm not going to need the help, but I mean, might as well. Alright, now, detach, siege. There's so much attrition here that these guys just don't get enough to ever siege the place, apparently. Detach, move. I send some support north once I can. Once I have a spare dude. No more triumph of the religious zealots. Which I suppose is a good thing. Much as we enjoy our religion here, Zoroastrian is it's a benevolent faith. As much as I know. It has fire temples, which sounds non-benevolent. Benevolent? Imbenevolent? Malevolent? I mean, I suppose malevolent. But I don't think it actually is. I think it's at least the teachings that we see on the title screen here. If you check that out in detail, there's friendly things. I still don't have the oomph to siege that down, so I'm not going to send anybody there. That would be a waste. H ability. Ooh, what are we looking for? Not colonizing, so not you, as long as we are. Combat bonus in Drylands. It's fine. Transfer subject. Maybe. Or the feudal de jure law. You can actually grab transfer subject and consider making some claims bordering claims, which might actually matter. It doesn't really matter for Sind, but it allows me to go deeper into Baluchistan, which seems like a good idea. Give me that spy network. And minor trade crisis, 10 years, minus 10% efficiency. Yeah, I don't like corruption much. I probably save more money this way than the other one, but I don't know. Improve relations person. I think yes. Even at full price. With aggressive expansion being quite the relevant limiter to what we're doing here, I think it's pretty good to get that done. We're not yet limited by governing capacity at all, so this admin tech doesn't do much. I'd probably rather invest into ideas, especially especially devoutness. Devoutness is the obvious next thing, but it's not very good. Now, once I get use folks south, we can actually start the siege of Rathanambor. Technical term. We're gonna need not you. Yeah, 9,700 folks. We already have 1,000 folks there, so let's bring you out. Let's get you on there. It's with my general, which we don't actually need, so let's have you not be on the siege. I still think that there's a extra death tick on sieges. Pretty sure there is, like 74% sure, which is a large number, right? I want to look for peace here. I guess we stop currying that favor for a moment. We have the favor we need. More is nice, but that's what we need. I need the money. I already have a half price level 3 admin person, right? And they're only 33 years old. I don't need this person, so I'm just going to take the cash money. And I should find ways to invest it, because we are... we have a lot of money. That's my point. And having a lot of money is, while it's nice, you should spend it on making more money for the future me. Future me will... do I just start spamming shipyards? I probably do, actually. Shipyards are a bit of a roundabout way to get money, because they themselves don't generate money, but they allow you to get more boats, which will then allow you to make more money. Let's get that guy with the siege pip on there. And let's take... we need 9. We have 4, we need 10. So I'm going to split you in half and take 5 of you out. So we still have the full siege capability. Now the question is, what are our peace states looking like? I mean, I have claims on all of Mewar, if I'm not mistaken. So one technical possibility would be this. Somehow that annoys some Hindu folks a bit. Just like a teensy bit. And yet I'm tempted. How long is our truce to the Vijayans? 7 more years. We have a lot of room, if we actually do a peace deal like this, before they get a major player into their coalition. There are a lot of minor players. Not gonna lie. Some of these do have a truce to me or will be dead. Some do not. A lot do not. gonna feel like playing in the HRE. Orissa being the biggest one. Orissa actually likes me. Hey Orissa, how about you like me a bit more? Might be able to get them to not care, which would be great. Down goes Maroba here, which I don't think I have any reason. They have a core, but this is on Jaunpur, I don't care. I don't think I have any reason to piece them out for anything but cash money and maybe prestige, but probably mostly cash money. Try to do some suppression here. Not that we can do much about these quite angry folks. Which diplomat do I use for that? I suppose the one from Sind. We have a lot of claims on Sind. I want more, but that has some time. So we're not vassalizing or anything. I just want a long but peace deal. Steering here is not great. I mean, it does something, but it doesn't do tons. I might still just want to go for this. And I'll be happy to do that soon. Soon, soon, soon. Now, Gerd is another number. But I actually think that it probably won't make any difference whether I take Gerd or not. Well, that's not quite true, actually. I was thinking it won't make much of a dent in our aggressive expansion, and it won't. But it does make some dent, right? Non-co-belligerent, decent development. We're doing 18 AE here. And they are Hindu, I think. Yes. At least their thing is. Yeah, they're Hindu. So that's 18 AE. Or a modified version of that. That will not... Well, that will also have to take down. Because right now we have a lot of folks here that will not be in the coalition next year. But if I add an modified 18 AE here, then that's not the case. So I might actually let Gerd live for once. I do need it, because I have a quest for it. But the same is true for all the Mewari land, right? So it probably doesn't matter. Yeah, we also need Delian land for it. So it's gonna be a while before we do that mission completed. So I don't think I need to take Gerd right now. The one thing that might happen is, well, a lot of things that can happen, but the one thing I'm kind of afraid of happening is that Jaunpur takes the place. And that would be not great for me. But the same could happen if I leave Mewari land. I think I'm gonna leave Gerd for this war, but we'll see. Because it's that time again. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. If you have anything at all to say to me, then there are a lot of places you can do it. The best of which is that good old section for comments that you'll find right underneath the video. And I, of course, forgot that you need way more troops to siege here. Never mind. So, thank you for watching. See you folks next time.